Hi students, in previous class we studied streamline flow, turbulent flow, viscosity and coefficient of viscosity. Today we will see Reynolds number and different types of energy possessed by the liquid. Reynolds number: the flow of liquid is streamline as long as the velocity of the liquid doesn't exceed a particular value called critical velocity, denoted as Vc. Vc is equal to R eta divided by rho into d, where eta coefficient of viscosity, d diameter of the tube through which liquid flow, rho density of the liquid, R Reynolds number, Vc critical velocity. Physical significance of Reynolds number: first, it is pure number with no dimensions. Second, R is called critical variable. Third, R less than 2000, flow is streamline flow. R is the symbol of Reynolds number R. Fourth physical significance: 1000 less than R less than 3000, then flow is turbulent flow. Fifth, Reynolds number leads to law of similarity. Geometrically similar bodies move through viscous medium, then their streamlines are similar and Reynolds number R is same for all bodies. Energy of flowing liquid. There are three types of energy possessed by flowing liquid. First is kinetic energy, second is potential energy, and third is pressure energy. First, kinetic energy. A liquid has inertia when it is in motion. It possesses a kinetic energy. The energy of liquid by virtue of its motion is called its kinetic energy. Kinetic energy is equal to 1/2 mv square. Kinetic energy per unit volume of liquid is kinetic energy divided by volume V, that is equal to K upon V is equal to 1/2 mv square divided by V. We use mass upon volume is equal to density rho. Put this formula in this equation, then kinetic energy per unit volume is equal to 1/2 rho V square. Second type of energy possessed by the liquid, potential energy. The energy by virtue of its position is called its potential energy. U is equal to mgh. Potential energy per unit volume, that is equal to mgh divided by V. Here we make adjustment, that is mass upon volume is equal to density rho. Then potential energy per unit volume is equal to rho into G into H. Third energy, pressure energy. The energy possessed by a liquid due to pressure acting on it is called pressure energy. Pressure energy is equal to P into A into X, that is PAX into rho divided by rho. Here we multiply and divide by density rho. Then we get MP upon rho, where M is mass of that liquid. Mass is equal to volume into density. Volume is equal to AX. Density is equal to rho. Therefore, mass M is equal to AX into rho. Then we get pressure energy is equal to M into P divided by rho. Pressure energy per unit volume, that is equal to PAX upon volume AX. Then we get pressure energy per unit volume is equal to P, that is hydrostatic pressure. When liquid is in tank at a height h, then that liquid flow through the pipe having energy due to the pressure, that energy is pressure energy. Equation of continuity. This slide shows a figure. In this figure, there is a tube of flow. In this figure, 2 shows a position and 1 shows another position of the tube. At position 2, liquid enter into the tube. At position 1, liquid leaves through the tube. Liquid enter at cross-sectional area A2 having velocity V2. Therefore, volume of liquid entering through the cross-sectional area A2, that is equal to A2 V2. Similarly, at position 1, liquid leaves the tube. The volume of liquid leaves the cross-sectional area A1, that is equal to A1 V1. Mass of liquid leaves the tube through cross-section area A1, that is equal to A1 V1 into rho 1. Now, according to law of conservation of energy, amount of mass of liquid enter inside the tube must be equal to amount of mass leaving the tube, that is equal to A1 V1 rho 1 is equal to A2 V2 into rho 2. For incompressible liquid, density is equal. So put rho 1 is equal to rho 2, then we get A2 V2 is equal to A1 V1 according to law of conservation of mass. It shows that amount of liquid entering is equal to amount of liquid leaving the tube. The rate of flow Q is equal to AV is equal to constant. Equation of continuity, A1 V1 is equal to A2 V2. Now A1 V1 is equal to A2 V2 is also known as equation of continuity. Thank you.